What's going on, guys? This is Lior and welcome back to my channel. Now, what I thought I would do in this video is talk about the big elephant in the room in the real estate industry, and that has been the increasing interest rates that we've been experiencing over the last month or so. So there's a lot of commotion, a lot of speculation, a lot of talk about how that's impacting real estate, where it's going in the future. So I thought I would shoot this quick video, give you guys my thoughts on the rates and how I see it impacting the Boston and greater Boston real estate market. So with that, let's get at it. What's going on, guys? My name is Lior and welcome back to my channel. Now, before we get into the meat and potatoes, two super quick things, guys. Number one, if this is your first time on my channel, first of all, welcome. Second of all, make sure you smash that subscribe button for me. I'm putting up videos all the time on my channel talking about Boston neighborhoods, lifestyle, tips on buying and selling real estate, and literally everything in between. So if that's the kind of content you're looking for, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And number two, guys, if you're thinking about making any sort of move around Boston or greater Boston, whether you think about buying, selling, investing, or real estate, or doing anything with real estate in general, right? We've been getting so many calls continuously from you guys, and me and my team absolutely love helping you guys. Love helping you guys, walk you through the market, achieve your goals, well, again, regardless of what it is. So if you're thinking about doing any sort of move with real estate, hit us up and we will definitely help you out. So with that, let's get talking about interest rates, right? So obviously interest rates have risen dramatically over the last month or two, right? I mean, I remember the beginning of the year, we were getting rates at around 3, even a little bit sub 3% for condos, single families. Today, people are getting quoted out at 5.25%, 5.5%. I've even heard some talks of 6%. I mean, the rates have gone up a lot, right? I mean, it's a dramatic shift, dramatic increase. And as you'd imagine, there's been some sort of shift in the real estate market, right? Now, if you see my other videos, you know I'm super high on Boston, and I think Boston's an incredibly sturdy market. And we've kind of seen that, right? I mean, there's been some impact, right? Where, not every single listing that's listed flies off the market the first weekend for 50, 100,000 over ask, right? That's happening certainly a lot less than it was just a few months ago. But I will say the cream of the crop inventory, right? Your best single families, your best condos in the best locations that are priced well, that are in great condition. Those things are still very competitive, right? I mean, just literally this past weekend, I threw in an offer for a client for $1 million in Somerville, and they literally had 18 offers. The unit ended up selling for $200,000 over asking price, right? So again, the really prime real estate and the stuff that's really in good condition, in great locations, that stuff is still going to be competitive, and I expect it to remain pretty competitive going forward, right? I mean, at the end of the day, you guys know we have a major housing shortage. There's still plenty of jobs. There's still a lot of demand just for housing and real estate in the Boston area. Now, in the lower price points, we've kind of seen that effect a little bit more dramatically, right? I mean, I think the lower price points have kind of slowed down just a little bit more than the higher price points. So we are seeing inventory sit for a little bit longer. Things aren't flying off the shelf as quickly. Instead of selling the first weekend, it can take 2 weekends, 3 weekends, 4 weekends potentially, right? And you don't have to chop each other's heads off to win a house now, right? That certainly has started to transpire. But again, I mean, even in that range, and even as you go up into the higher price points, the good stuff is still going to be moving. The good stuff is still going to be in demand. And it's the same thing for multifamilies too, right? I mean, multifamilies, I still see a ton of demand from, investors that want to buy multifamilies around the Boston area. As long as the cash flow still makes sense, as long as the buildings are in good locations, they're in prominent locations, people still want to continue to invest in Boston, right? Regardless of the rates, they see the long-term demand, they see the long-term growth, the long-term fundamentals. They are all still here. So my prediction for 2022 moving forward really is this. I do think the market's going to basically follow this trend, right? Where the competitive product is still going to remain pretty competitive, right? I mean, it's not, things are certainly not going to be all flying off the shelf. I think everything that's not super manned or not in the best location is going to be a little tougher to sell. It's gonna take maybe 2, 3, 4 weeks to move. You're not gonna be stealing stuff. I mean, you know, I don't see many scenarios where, you know, tossing offers 50, 100,000 below ask is gonna really do anything for you. At the end of the day, people know what they have here, right? And they know the demand that there is for real estate. So, you know, I do see that trend continuing where, you know, I think it's just gonna be a little bit more of a level market, is kind of what I'm getting at. So if you've been looking for an opportunity to get into the market, honestly, this is probably the time now, right? You know, people are still a little bit wavy. You know, there's certainly some type of inventory you can go after that's not going to be incredibly competitive. You know, you're not going to necessarily compete against 20 offers all the time like we've been used to the last year or so. So if you've been thinking about making a move, I would strongly consider, you know, thinking about doing something in the near future. I think this is a great opportunity. You know, so hopefully this helps, guys. Hopefully this kind of gives you an update of what's going on, what the state of the market is with all these interest rate hikes. Of course, if we have more changes, I will keep you guys posted. But if you have any other questions, make sure to put them in the comments below, and I will definitely help you